CES 2026 highlights the standout products shaping the next wave of consumer tech. Las Vegas, the Consumer Electronics Show 2026, opened this week with a clear message from the global tech industry. Artificial intelligence is no longer an added feature, but a core component of nearly every new device. From smarter home appliances to reimagined laptops and displays, the products drawing the most attention at CES 2026 emphasize practicality, refinement, and deeper integration into daily life. Technology reviewers at Wirecutter, the product recommendation service of the New York Times, identified a range of standout devices that move beyond flashy concepts and point toward real consumer adoption in the year ahead. AI moves into everyday devices. One of the dominant themes at CES 2026 was the expansion of on-device AI. Rather than relying solely on cloud services, manufacturers are embedding intelligence directly into hardware to improve speed, privacy, and reliability. Smart home appliances were a major beneficiary of this shift. Refrigerators, washing machines, and cleaning robots demonstrated the ability to adapt to user behavior, manage energy use, and automate routine decisions. Reviewers noted that these upgrades felt less experimental and more like natural extensions of existing products. Robotics gains practical ground. Home robotics showed noticeable maturity this year. Cleaning robots, in particular, gained new physical capabilities, including improved obstacle navigation and multi-level cleaning. These advancements suggest the category is moving closer to hands-off automation rather than basic floor maintenance. Industry analysts observing CES 2026 described this as a turning point where robotics transitions from novelty to utility, especially in urban and multi-story homes. Displays get thinner, brighter, and more flexible. Television and display technology remained a centerpiece of the show. Manufacturers unveiled ultra-thin OLED televisions designed to blend into living spaces, alongside mini LED models offering higher brightness and improved contrast. Foldable and rollable screens also drew attention, particularly in laptops and monitors. While still premium products, reviewers highlighted meaningful improvements in durability and usability, addressing concerns that previously limited mainstream adoption. Laptops and PCs rethink form factors. Computing hardware at CES 2026 reflected a willingness to experiment with how people work and create. New laptops featured expandable displays, modular designs, and smaller desktop PCs optimized for AI workloads. Despite the innovation, reviewers emphasized that performance, battery efficiency, and thermal management remained central to the best-received devices, suggesting that form factor experimentation is now being balanced with real-world needs. Smarter homes, fewer frictions. Connected home technology focused less on adding new apps and more on reducing friction. Smart locks, lighting systems, and hubs showcased faster setup, improved interoperability, and more reliable automation. According to Wirecutter's assessment, the most compelling products were those that worked quietly in the background, requiring minimal user intervention once installed. Wearables and personal tech evolved subtly. Wearables at CES 2026 favored refinement over radical change. Health tracking devices emphasized comfort, longer battery life, and passive monitoring rather than constant user input. Smart glasses and audio wearables hinted at a future of ambient computing, though most remain early-stage products. A shift towards usable innovation. Taken together, the best products of CES 2026 point to an industry recalibrating its priorities. Instead of chasing spectacle, manufacturers are focusing on reliability, integration, and long-term usefulness. As Wirecutter reviewers noted, the most impressive technologies this year were not necessarily the most futuristic, but the ones most likely to improve everyday life. With many of these products expected to reach consumers later this year, CES 2026 may be remembered as a show where innovation finally felt ready for the mainstream.
That's the latest from TechTide. If you want clear, reliable updates on the technology shaping tomorrow, subscribe to the channel and stay with us. TechTide, where technology meets clarity.